Microcasting for your city. Talkapolis.
If you're looking to learn guitar, check out Dave Isaac's Guitar Studio on Music Row. Whether you are a beginner or hobbyist, to professional songwriter or artist, Dave offers a unique and powerful method of instruction that teaches not just the instrument, but the whole musician. Find out more at NashvilleGuitarGuru.com. Today's show is brought to you by locally owned and operated Highland Rim Speedway. Highland Rim Speedway is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year with great short-track, door-to-door stock car racing in a safe, family-friendly atmosphere. Visit their website at highlandrim.com.
Welcome to Mugshots, where we tell you all the criminal activity going in and around Nashville. That's right, today we have Janis Joplin's mugshot, and at the end of the show, we're going to give you folks a chance at home to win $100,000 just by helping to turn in a bad guy.
If you want to feel the wind blowing through your hair and see the great city of Nashville at the same time, check out Nashville Scooter Tours. Trekking through the downtown streets to Music Row with Nashville Scooter Tours is safe, eco-friendly, and a whole lot of fun. They use Xenon electric scooters that go 55 miles on a single charge. Find out more by calling 615-290-5563 or book your reservation today at NashvilleScooterTours.com. From the family grocery hauler to fire-breathing racing engines, the one name you need to know is USA Motor and Machine, located at 51 Cleveland Avenue in Nashville, Tennessee. Give them a call at 615-726-3725 or at usamotorandmachine.com.
Mugshots, where we bring you a sampling of the craziest criminal antics from Nashville and beyond. All suspects are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Brian, you ready to do this? It's Mugshots, everybody. Welcome to the
Mugshots.
show. It's exciting. We have had a lot of activity around Nashville, and we want to share all of our information with you folks at home. What's up first here?
First, we're going to do our celebrity segment. I guess it's our leadoff batter.
It's our leadoff batter, the celebrity. Who doesn't love a good celebrity in trouble?
Only those celebrities. And most of the time, they don't even care because they've got people to totally take care of that for them.
But Janis Joplin probably was flying solo when she insulted a cop, apparently, and got this mugshot taken way back in November 15th of 70, 60?
60.
We don't know. It happened.
I don't know.
64. It happened in Tampa, Florida.
It just says November 15th, which is not accurate.
Not helping us a lot either. But Janis Joplin, one of my all-time favorites. And this, when you're a rock star and you tell off the police and you get like a sexy negligee, it looks like she rolled right out of bed there with some cowboy and some Jim Beam, that just makes you like even more of an icon.
Yeah. Or if the cowboy's named Jim Beam, out of this world.
Even foxier.
Out of this world.
So that's
Foxy.
mine. What's your celebrity to share?
I got the prettiest mugshot we have ever used on here.
Equally more foxy.
One David Bowie.
Who knew? Who knew you could look that sexy, fabulous in a mugshot?
Like
Only
it looks like he went and got ready to have the mugshot taken. But David and Iggy Pop and two other men were arrested in 1976 for pot possession. And
it should have never happened. But you know what's wild? When you look at that mugshot up really close, his eyes are two different colors, but both of them are bloodshot.
Does that mean the pot was really good?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But look at that. I like how the hair is like swooped back on the side too. That is a foxy mugshot. Mr. David Bowie wins, I think. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, because the other picture was terrible. The photographer for Janis Joplin needs to be fired.
She's up against a huge ruler. I don't even understand what's going on the side of that picture either.
It's the easiest way to tell how tall someone is in Florida.
In Florida, in Tampa.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, well, let's go more importantly to the local stories, okay? These are the things that are affecting all of us right here in Middle Tennessee. And but before that, let's do Bad Teacher.
Yeah, let's.
Because Bad Teacher, we do this every single week, and almost always, Brian, correct me if I'm wrong, it's like a foxy female teacher who is having sex with a student. But we actually
I think we've done almost exclusively females to this point.
We have, and now we have this guy.
Although last week we did have Bad Teacher Vindication Week.
Yes, that was good.
Moving back to Bad Teachers being Bad Teacher Week, this time Perry Reeves, a first-year high school teacher at in Alamo, Tennessee, decided that it would be an excellent idea to have sex with a 15-year-old student of his on at least 3 occasions. And on the 3rd occasion, her boyfriend got tired of it and called the cops. He was unsuccessful in his attempt to escape through a cornfield, most likely because the cops just followed his path of destruction through the corn stalks he mashed. And
he's got a huge neck. I can only imagine how many stalks of corn he was able to take down. But he was released on bail, right, for $25,000.
Yeah, out on bail for $25,000. Looking at 3 counts of statutory rape by an authority figure and 3 counts of aggravated statutory rape. And he gets to go back to court on December 17th.
He is definitely what we call a bad teacher. Bad teacher.
Yeah, and it was his first year teaching too.
Yeah.
He wouldn't.
He didn't know the rules yet. He was just still getting acquainted. Apparently that.
Wait, this isn't like when I was in high school? And we could just, so if I'm a teacher, it's bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was just confused. Can we just get a do-over on this?
A do-over.
No, Perry, you
Yeah.
cannot.
Perry's going to jail.
Moving on to more local stories, I believe. Who do we have here? Robert Earl Dodson. So charged with attempted murder in Peeler Park. He went there with an acquaintance of his, and Scotty Selvage. But whenever they got there, our buddy Robert Earl decided that he should stab Scotty, and stabbed him several times with a knife. Dodson had just gotten out of prison. He had just registered himself in January with the police because he had served part of an 8-year sentence for attempted sexual battery against a child. So really, I think him going back to prison isn't the worst thing in the world.
He seems violent.
Yeah. Moving on to our next story, it happens to the best of us, I suppose. Or at one point, you're an officer of the law.
Yeah.
You are someone who is supposed to uphold the standards of the community. And the next, you're getting arrested on federal child pornography charges. Anyway, former Nashville police officer William J. Patterson, now 40 years old, was taken into custody on Tuesday because the police called on him because he was pushing his girlfriend. She called for a domestic assault charge.
Well, this is the twist. It would never have been revealed that this former police officer had this porn on his computer problem unless his girlfriend hadn't gotten mad at him. She's the one who told the police, right?
Yeah, but I get that, He keeps shoving her around, and she's angry, and they show up, and she says, well, in addition to throwing me around a little bit, there's a bunch of child porn on his computer.
And it didn't help that they found a marijuana grow operation and
inside a fake computer.
Inside a fake computer, which is tricky, and they found traces of cocaine. So he is pretty much busted all the way around.
So
you should know what it feels like. I'm sure he busted lots of people in his
day. The drug
day.
paraphernalia tested positive for cocaine, and 2 computers that had 2 separate illegal issues
this
going on.
Popo likes to party.
Yeah, and it on the computer more than 100 images of adults and minors, and then the cocaine and the growing the weed inside the fake computer.
It was a takedown. It was a major takedown.
He worked as a Metro police officer from 1995 to 2006 and resigned after internal investigation found out that he was doing a background check on a woman that worked for his brother-in-law using police officer stuff that he wasn't supposed to.
Moving on, man pleads guilty in 2010 plot to have his ex-wife's attorney beaten. Now, this could not be the first guy who ever had these kinds of impulses. I'm sure it gets extremely. I have not been divorced yet, so I'm happy to tell you that I don't know what that feels like, but I bet this happens all the time.
And it said Patrick David McCullum, 51. Lives in Missouri now, but this happened in Jackson, Tennessee. He was paying what turned out to be a police officer to assault his ex-wife's attorney. He supplied 2 cans of mace, pepper spray. To use on the guy.
He helped out. Yeah.
Said that he wanted the attorney beaten with a baseball bat, and very specifically said to break several bones.
He thought about this a lot.
He knew exactly what he wanted to pay for and the price he was willing to pay for it. Money-wise, I don't think he had anticipated the time payment he was going to have to put in on this. But the investigation indicated that McCollum planned the attack after he received a letter and court papers from the attorney to modify prior court orders. And basically, he just flipped his wig when he found out that he was going to have to I don't know whatever the modification was, but when he found out that the original deal was being changed.
Yep. Splitting up is hard to do.
It is.
He's going to jail, though, that one, isn't he?
It's no fun going to jail.
Okay, so we need, this is our Seeking Information segment. This is local stories where we need your help to put the bad guys behind bars. Fox 17 offers a $10,000 reward for information in reporter Erica Lathan's shooting.
Yep. Erica Lathan, who has been with the Nashville Fox affiliate since 2000, Thursday night was withdrawing cash from Bank of America ATM over at Church and 17th.
Yeah.
And a guy rolled up on her while she was getting the money out, said, "Hey, I've got a gun and you've got the money, so you should give me the money."
Yeah.
And she did, and then he shot her in the arm.
Yeah, this is not the way, Brian, this is not the way these things are supposed to work. You give them the money.
No, yeah, you
they
did
leave
what
you
they asked.
alone.
It's not.
Shooting her in the arm, don't bite the hand that feeds you, man.
It's not. Nobody would be offering 10 grand, which is more than he got, certainly, to find this guy if he hadn't shot her. It just seems
You know,
like
in a
bad
way,
idea.
she's lucky because I remember the ATM in Green Hills a few years ago. Girl was taking out $20. Boom, shot, killed, dead.
Yep. That
Scary,
did happen.
man. Makes you want to keep your money under your mattress. But don't worry, I don't keep my money under my mattress. I'm just saying.
Or in a hole in the yard. I rent. I don't have a yard.
A little harder to find. All right. Oh, this is a heartbreaker. Everybody needs to come together. This is one of those moments when we need to all come together to help Metro Police find a missing 80-year-old man. He disappeared Friday evening. He's Nudie L. Jones, and he's just so adorable in that picture. He's 5'6" and weighs 150 pounds. Last seen wearing khaki pants. May have been driving Aaron's truck here, the black 2006 Chevy Silverado pickup. With the Tennessee tag 195DD70. So if you've seen Nudie or his truck, let the police know because his loved ones are really missing him right now.
Yep. And again, remember that the police want information on this. They don't want you to go out with your horse and your lasso and catch these people yourself.
That's right. And
They
so,
want information. They
Yeah.
don't want.
And if any information, you're supposed to get in touch with the Nashville Police Department, 615-862-7301. Now, stay tuned. When we come back, you're going to hear about the latest skips, and skips are those people who have skipped away on their bail from Jenkins bonding. All these tips are worth $300. Don't be a hero, just give a call. And we have James T. Clymer bonding. He's looking for a guy who is worth $100,000 if you give any information that helps them find him and get him off the street.
Jeff Meeks and Chris Austin invite you to watch your favorite sports event at the Batter's Box at 43 Hermitage Avenue in Nashville, Tennessee. The Batter's Box offers shuttle service to all Titans home games. It's a great place for friends to gather for the game and after the game. So check out the Batter's Box Bar and Grill, and thanks again for sponsoring the show.
All right, moving on to skips, the skip traces, the people that have jumped bail or jumped bond or jumped bail bond or jumped their bonded bail, whatever they have jumped, they are wanted back in court. The first ones we're looking at are for Jenkins bail bonding.
Yes.
Contact them at 615-254-2070. This is for our first three. And again, remember, they're not wanting you to capture these people. They're not wanting you to bring these people in. They're going to give you money for information that leads to finding those people, these people.
Alicia Caldwell,
people that we're gonna talk
she
about.
is wanted for aggravated assault on a police officer and theft of property. She may be in Murfreesboro, Nashville, or Iowa. So keep an eye out in those states and anywhere in between. Give Jenkins Bonding a call if you know anything about Alicia Caldwell's whereabouts. Next one is Stephen J. Brown. This poor guy, he's wanted for driving under a revoked license.
And I think, didn't they say he's either somewhere around here, Middle Tennessee area, or the other option is Michigan. So if we have become so popular that people in Michigan are watching the show,
Tweeting about us.
keep an eye out for that. You can call the people in Nashville. Just use the phone. Say, hey, we know where he hangs out. He's just been riding his bike there because he's so worried about the license thing. And whenever they come and get him, you receive $300. You didn't even have to drive to Nashville to do all that. Not a bad deal.
Not a bad deal. Let's check out Selena Reed.
Selena Reed.
She was busted for selling not drugs, but fake drugs. Again, give Jenkins Bonding a call. She is from Clarksville, Tennessee. It's worth $300. A tip, 615-254-2070. And last but not least, Mr. Stephen Gene Beck Brown is worth $100,000. He's a child molester. He's wanted for rape of a child. He needs to be apprehended. If you've seen this man, please call 615-896-0627 or 615-418-3962.
That is for James T. Clymer Bonding on the last one. Stephen Jean Beck Brown, wanted by James T. Clymer Bonding.
That's it for this week. We hope you have enjoyed watching Mugshots. We'll see you next week. Until then, keep it on the safe side.
And download the app.
Microcasting for your city. Talkapolis.